And a good Thursday, everybody. Welcome in Chasing Big Joe, 1025 The Game. He is Big Joe Dubin, fresh from vacation. I'm Chase McCabe, Dr. Crane, Nick Frazier, back at the studios. We're live today at the Omni Nashville Hotel at Bar Lines, and always excited to be here. JoJo, welcome back. How you doing?
It's good to be back. I was out cell service for a few days. It's glorious to unplug from the world, and now we're back. And I miss you, bozos. And we're good to go, man. And good, get away and have a good time. So yeah, anything happen while I was gone?
Hendon Hooker signed with the Titans.
All right. So I saw that last on the plane. But it's April Fool's. I'm thinking, I'm not falling for this.
No, it was real.
So we have Jim Wyatt at 12:30, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask Jim on one day. Don't send anything out on because I didn't think that was real until I got the email from the Titans last night.
Yeah.
I'm like, surely the Titans aren't doing April Fool's jokes. They would never do that.
They've done it before.
And I was like, all right. Then I see that Hendon Hooker signed with it. Good, they already got a backup. I guess you get another camp arm, right?
Yeah, but it also, to me, it says Will Levis is gone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which I think we knew that, but now we know it even more.
And then when
they adjust his camera while you talk.
And then when they draft Pavia in the 7th round, there's another camp arm they got, and so to figure things out. No, I don't know where Pavia goes, but good. Hendon Hooker. That's it's funny. I looked at his age. He's 28.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he was older.
So good. As our good buddy Tim Hasselbeck says, until all 32 teams tell you to kick rocks, keep your dream alive.
Yeah.
So good for him.
So we'll talk to Jim Wyatt at 12:30, and then obviously get the latest in the NHL world with hockey at 2 with Greg Wyshynski.
Hey, what's going on there with them?
Well, right now they're out because LA won last night. So they are out by a point. The Kings with 78 points, Predators with 77. They've lost 3 in a row, but the Predators play tonight against the LA Kings, so a win puts them back in.
And a loss puts them 3 out.
Yes.
You're doing the pregame. You need to send a little note to Brunette, have him play in the locker room before the game. Say, look, man, just tonight.
They're going to zoom me in, and I'm going to be like, boys.
Wait, am I on? Am I muted?
Robbie. Where's Robbie?
Oh, my gosh. Is this thing on? What the hell am I doing here today? Oh, my gosh. All right, well, they got to get a win tonight, and then make it happen. Like the Devils and then the Canadians and then Tampa Bay, right? Last Sunday.
That was last week.
Yeah, that's the last time they played.
Yeah.
So get it done. That's the 3 losses they've got.
Yeah. So they're done with the Eastern Conference, and now they got to get things going on this road trip. 5 games, all on the West Coast. And so if they can, these head-to-head matchups are very important.
Oh, yeah. Sweep all 5 of these games, come back, and let's go to the playoffs. I need some games here in late April to go to.
It would be nice.
It would be
nice. So how was Key West?
It's the most beautiful place on earth.
It is your favorite place.
It is, right? So I tell people, take the trip. Go. I went solo. Go.
Yeah.
And I knocked off 2 bucket list items. I saw the Beach Boys Sunday night at the amphitheater, which is on the ocean, 80 degrees. And Mike Love is the only Beach Boy that was there. He's 86 years old. He comes out and sings the first song, and I'm like, oh, boy, this is going to be a long night. And it was not good. First song was not good. And then for some reason, the backup band said, all right, we're going to help you out. And I don't know why they didn't do it from the start, and it took off. And I'm telling you, man, it was a religious experience. In the last 30 minutes, the Beach Boys are going to be here at the Ryman in August. Go see them. It's only one guy. I don't care. But it's one guy that's still part of the band. So go do it. Go knock something off your list and go do it and see that.
Because he pretty much has it now, right?
He does.
Because Brian's gone, Dennis is gone.
And there's 2 other guys, Dave and Al, I think, who are retired. None of them get along. I'm like you, man. I do a deep dive into Wikipedia about why people don't get along. And they all hate each other. Like all these bands hate each other. And that's why like the Stones have been together so long. You got to have some sort of mutual respect for each other. I'm sure they might hate each other too, but to stay around that long. So it was good. So take the trip, folks. If you go by yourself, go by yourself. Doesn't matter. Get it done.
615-737-1025 is our phone and text line. driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com. Joe, I know you've missed doing this. What is our question of the day?
So there was a guy on the boat. We went out to the Dry Tortugas to visit a national park who fell asleep on the boat and got sunburned bad all over his back, and he couldn't move. I'm thinking, God, what is the worst sunburn?
You had somebody give you some lotion.
Yeah,
and you started
right?
feeling better.
They said, look at this big well over here. I was covered head to toe, man. I was good until my towel fell off and my shins burned. But what's the worst sunburn you've ever had? I mean, ever had in your life that's so painful that you know that you never will experience that pain again? What's you? Some race?
Nope. It was at the beach. It was like spring break 2008, 2007, 2008. And I, for the first time in my life at that point, used spray-on sunscreen, and I didn't rub it in. And so literally my legs were like two-toned.
Yes.
Like half were good.
Right?
The other half were, I looked like a lobster.
Painful?
Oh, it was terrible. And then my back.
Oh.
My back was just absolutely awful.
So did you not have a shirt on?
On the beach, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you forget to spray your back or somebody do it for you?
No, I sprayed my back. Like I tried to do it myself, and then I gave it to my buddy, and he supposedly sprayed it, and he sprayed NWO, so I had the NWOs.
That's great.
On my
You
back.
can't rely on your friends for anything, man. I've learned now. I'm head to toe, man. I'm good.
Like I'm an Irish boy, so I'm gonna burn.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
Right?
when I was in Orlando a few weeks ago, I burnt at the pool.
I mean, it happens. You get it done. I mean, my worst was in college too. I had no idea what Bacardi 151 was, and I discovered it, and I passed out on the beach in Daytona, and I got burned on the back. And then our good friend Reno Riggins, we had a party the night, does a two-handed slap on my back, and I crumbled to the ground. He's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, and I blistered everywhere. I'm like, "I'm never doing that again." So I'm just, you try to not get it sunburned, but I'm just curious, what's the worst sunburn you've ever had, and where were you?
Yeah, I mean, and that's how, like, Ricky did that to me one time. He didn't know I had sunburn, and like slapped me on the back, and I literally had tears in my eyes. And he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "I have sunburn. Please don't touch me ever again."
Oh,
Like,
I
it was
understand it,
awful.
man. Yeah.
Like absolutely awful. So
Well, we'll go out to like the race, like at the Speedway, and there's guys wearing tank tops.
yeah,
And I'm like, how? And they're just red as the sun. And I'm like, man, I feel bad because they know what's happening, but I wish I had the attitude of like, I don't care. This is what's going on. And they don't.
1931 says, "What does Big Joe do for a living?" I think you're listening to it.
I just show up. I'm like a porch cat, chasing them feed me, and then I'm on the way. I don't do much for a living. Try to stay out of jail, which is, as I've told you on this show, I am petrified of going to jail. Petrified. I'll never go to jail, ever.
I feel like you hold your own. Though.
No, I don't like closed quarters. I don't like being confined. If we go to eat at like a booth, like around here, I'm not sitting inside the booth.
Yeah.
I am on the edge because if there's a zombie attack, I'm out.
Yeah, I feel that. Our question of the day is presented by Aries Tactical. Your safety, your skill, your Aries Tactical. First-time shooters shoot for free. Just tell them that I, Chase McCabe, sent you, and check them out at ariestactical.com. So a couple of these have come in. Dave says you got to go scuba where the statue of Jesus is, or snorkel. It's a religious experience for sure. Mold doesn't grow on it. Very wild. Key Largo, I believe.
That's right. Yeah.
Byron says, Disney World my freshman year, wore a mesh shirt. My pride hurt more than the burn.
That would hurt so bad.
4312, Talladega 2014. My wife got burned up and she bathed in sunscreen. I, on the other hand, am blessed with the ability to tan. Amazingly, I put zero sunscreen on and got nothing. The wife hates me for it.
See, now that talk about God-given. I mean, that is.
I feel like you tan pretty good.
That might be the sweetest thing you've ever said to me.
You got sun-kissed skin.
Thank you so much.
You're a little red on the back there.
I know. I have a, I mean,
your neck's a little red.
because the hat didn't come down on the back part of the shirt.
I thought you were just
came
going to say that's because of Hermitage. But.
up. Man, Frazier, was he like this the last 3 days?
I'm kidding.
I mean, he had a good sense of humor to him, but I don't know if it was that far.
I'm loving it.
I'm kidding.
I like that. That's a good one. The Hermitage zing. I love that one. Somewhere Mike Organ's crying and driving like a roided up weightlifter somewhere.
Rayon City. About to come get me.
Yeah, so stay out of Rayon City, people. It's the best place ever. We only allow certain people in Rayon City.
4959. I'm from here. I can make that joke. Summer job during college, building pole barns on the roof all day. Burnt so bad, had blisters full of fluid on the back.
Oh.
Couldn't sit back in a seat or take a shower without intense pain for a week.
What was he building?
Pole barns.
What is that? Is that Rick Barnes' brother from Poland? I don't know. Pole barn?
Dr. Crane, explain what a pole barn is.
I believe a pole barn, my assumption would be it's a bunch of poles that build a barn or for, for animals. That's my assumption.
Yeah,
is that simple?
Yeah, and you can build like barndominiums now with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like these. You've seen these.
Oh, okay. It's like a shed.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I told you I would be the worst pioneer ever. I would die first day.
They're cost effective, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he likes that.
So I feel like Dr. Crane would be like Michael Landon in Little House of the Prairie. Like he could raise 12 kids and work 5 jobs. Right?
I told you I started watching Yellowstone, and I have decided that Dr. Crane is one of the wranglers. Like he would be working for Rip, one of the wranglers. Like he'll go out and
who's Rip?
Rip's like the main wrangler guy, like that works for the Duttons.
Okay.
He's like the right hand. He takes care of stuff.
Oh,
basically.
Okay. Ah, yeah, it's one of them.
He might, and look, Dr. Crane might be Rip, but yeah, I could see him just lassoing a bull and riding his horse.
What's the thing that they not a toothpick that they always have in their mouth chewing on? A cowboy does.
Like hay?
Is it hay they're chewing on?
Tobacco?
Yeah, tobacco.
No, not tobacco. It's like hanging out their mouth.
Yeah, it's probably hay.
Straw. Straw. Okay. Yeah. All right. I see Dr. Crane doing that. Like, how you boys doing today?
Clint Eastwood?
Why not?
He's got his mustache going, and like when we go to Turkey and get his chest hair.
Well, we had the guy from Mike and Molly on last week who did the movie with Clint Eastwood, and he said instead of Eastwood doing a scene, instead of saying it's a wrap, he'd like, we're done. And he'd like walk off to the trailer. I was like, so that's what we do. We're done and move on and get it done with. But yeah, I'm curious about the worst sunburn because this guy on the boat, man, he was in pain, a lot of pain.
615-737-1025. Coming up next, we're going to get Big Joe's thoughts on some of the Titans things that have happened while he was gone and get him caught up. Jim Wyatt going to join us at the bottom of the hour. It's Chasing Big Joe on a Thursday, 1025 The Game.
All right, guys, it's that time of the show we talk about the thing that we love talking about, that we have to talk about. That is mental health for our guys out there. I tell you all the time, go to therapy. Therapy changed my life. Even get out of town for a few days. I was able to still connect with guys who are going through some things. Just let them know that we're always there for you. And who else is always there for you? Well, that's UnityCares.com. UnityCares.com is the place to go if you need to talk to somebody and get your life back in order. If you're unsure where to go, where to start, go to UnityCares.com, and the website is laid out perfectly for you. Everything you need to know, all the questions you need answered are right there for you, from A to Z, from 1 to 20. What's 26, right? There's some numbers in the alphabet. Yeah, 1 to 26. They get you covered with everything that you need to do. Again, it's private, it's secure, it's confidential. They offer telehealth. I need you to go, right? Their whole point is to get you back on the journey, living the life that you deserve. And I'm so grateful that they're part of the show and part of us to help all of you guys get back on track with everything you need. And we've mentioned this as well. If you're a loved one and you notice your loved one is going through some things, sit down, talk to them. Again, together, go to UnityCares.com, and everything is laid out perfectly for you to get into therapy and get your life back again. We tell you every day that we love you. We mean it. UnityCares.com loves you as well. Go there and get your life back in order. UnityCares.com.
Well done. Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Thursday at the Omni Nashville Hotel at Bar Lines.
Is that Luke Bryan?
Yes, it is.
I'll have to request that you never play another Luke Bryan song again on this show.
I can gladly do that.
No, I'm kidding.
What's wrong with Luke Bryan?
I'm kidding. Hey, his son's supposed to be a pretty good quarterback at one of the alphabet schools down south.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Which one?
FRABGA. CPA,
Oh, yeah.
One of those schools.
Yeah.
One of the schools you rich boys go to.
I believe it's BGA.
Oh, good job there, Nick.
Or CPA, one of the three. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Nick, I love you, man. Never changed.
That's a good question for one day. It's like, who is the most, what athlete has like a famous parent that's done like accomplished stuff, like that's been on the next level?
Oh, man, that's a good question.
I always go back, like, this has nothing to do with athletics, but Michael Nesmith from the Monkees, his mom invented liquid paper.
Oh, wow.
So, they're worth hundreds of $1 million because of liquid paper. So it's one of those things. And I'm sure there's other athletes that have famous moms or dads.
Yeah.
I just can't think of any right now. and I'm too lazy to Google.
Well,
got to be somebody.
I mean, like, this is the reverse, but like Mark Harmon's dad, I think, played in the NFL, and then Mark Harmon becomes this famous actor.
Was dad won the Heisman Trophy too?
Yeah, I mean,
there's got to be more out there of a famous athlete who had.
I'll have to think on it.
I guess famous non-sports parents.
Yeah,
that did that.
I'm sure there's more.
Actors or God, now you got me going on this. Good job, Joe.
I feel like there's an obvious one too. We're not.
Absolutely, there's an obvious one. An athlete who had a famous mom or dad, like actually more famous than them. We'll see you guys at 3. All right, take care. Try to figure out.
So while you were gone, we mentioned Hendon Hooker. The Titans also signed running back Michael Carter, who is with the Cardinals, in a pair of wide receivers, KJ Osborne and Lance McCutcheon, who was on the practice squad some last year with the Titans. I bring this up. We talked about Hendon Hooker a little bit.
Yeah.
Does bringing on yet another running back after you have Pollard and Spears, they re-signed Chestnut, and you have Superman that's also on the roster. Kyle. So now you bring in Carter. Do you feel like this gives you any indication on that they wouldn't take Jeremiah Love at 4?
What's this guy, Michael Carter? I think I've ever heard
He's a backup running back.
Yeah,
I
don't think I've ever heard of him.
I'm just saying because of – I don't think it has any indication either. I wanted your opinion.
So, no, I think it's Love unless somebody trades up to get Love. I think they want Love, and so I guess adding pieces don't.
Mike Borgonzi was adamant at the owners' meetings. He said it multiple times. We'll ask Jimmy about this here in a few minutes. We're going to take the best player available.
Okay.
And if you look at all the mock drafts and you look at all the player rankings, Daniel Jeremiah just did his player rankings, his 4th version of it. He has Jeremiah Love as the 2nd best player in this draft behind Fernando Mendoza. This one was mock draft. This was just rankings.
Right.
But then you look at mock drafts, and most people have the Jets in Arizona taking one of the pass rushers and Love falling to the Titans at 4.
Well, to me, the Jets are the X factor because you don't know. That's a crazy organization.
And they could trade out of it.
Exactly, and get some more assets to go forward. But if it sticks like it is, I think Love falls to at 4, and I think it's perfect. It would be so good. But until that card goes up there and you see Jeremiah Love, I will not be convinced that he's their pick because of what you just talked about, the Jets and the Cardinals. I mean, both those teams need so much. Cardinals need a quarterback. I saw one that has Ty Simpson now going 3rd. I'm like, no, that's not happening. It can't. So I still think it's going to be Love. I think it'd be a great pick. But if it's not Love, then give me Reuben Bain. Worst case scenarios, both those guys are gone. And get David
Bailey
Turn a good position
Bailey
to grab somebody good.
I mean, I think any of those 4 players you'd feel good about.
Yeah.
Now, you'll love this. Robert Saleh was asking about, or was being asked about, the pick and everything. And he was adamant in saying edge rushers are playmakers too.
They are.
He's like, we need a game changer playmaker, and that can come from either side of the ball.
Oh, I like that. Well, I mean, you think about that. When Curse hit the ground in 99, you're like, all right, I get it. And then the Titans have always tried to find that, even different coaching staffs, different front office people. You're always trying to find that Javon Curse, and you have it. I mean, the Derek Morgan pick in 2010 was not good. So you never got that guy back with your first pick.
I mean, we've talked to Jeff Fisher about it. And I've heard Floyd say this and others. They don't go to the Super Bowl without Javon Curse.
No, they might be 8-8 that year.
Yeah. I mean, he was that much of a game changer.
He wrecked everybody. And so, look, if it all goes to plan at 4, you take Love, then you got Ward and Love, and then you'll figure out the rest goes in there. But you got 2 excellent, I think, playmakers going forward. You got a good receiver, Robinson, coming in here, and the 2 other boys, Ayu Manor and DK, and then Gunnar Hill. And you've built something really nice right there, and you've rebuilt that defense. So if Love is taken out of the equation and you get Reuben Bain or Bailey, I think it helps just almost as much, but it's different because it's a different side of the football. And, I know the best player involved. Like, I always hate when people ask, who's the best player ever in football? Well, you can't ask that because Dick Butkus is the best linebacker of all time. Jerry Rice is the best wide receiver. Are they the best players? No, it's 2 different positions. And so who's the best player available at that position. So at running back, it's Jeremiah Love. Defensive end is going to be Reuben Bain or David Bailey. I don't know. But I do not trust the Jets. I do not trust the Cardinals 3 weeks from today.
615-737-1025. Coming up next, we're going to talk to Jim Wyatt from TennesseeTitans.com. We'll get his thoughts on these moves. Plus, he was at the owners' meetings in Arizona and talked to all these people. So we'll ask him his thoughts on that. Finely Tuned Craft Beer for Finely Tuned fans. Tennessee Brew Works is the official craft beer of the offseason coverage here on 102.5 The Game. Jim Wyatt joins us coming up next live from the Omni Nashville Hotel. This is Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe 102.5 The Game on this Thursday at the Omni Nashville Hotel. The owners' meetings have, I guess they've wrapped up in Arizona. The Titans portion, of course, was earlier this week when GM Mike Borgonzi, head coach Robert Saleh spoke, and our man Jim Wyatt was there. You can find his work at TennesseeTitans.com. Jim, what's up? How you doing?
Not too much. I appreciate that Anita Baker lead in there.
Yes. That's good stuff right there here.
Just relaxing. That brought me back a little bit to my college days.
You've had a couple of months now. I don't know how much you've gotten to be around Robert Saleh with him transitioning and moving and all that stuff with his family, but you got to spend some time with him earlier this week. What's kind of been your vibe so far about the new Titans coach?
Oh, man, it's funny you asked me that because I was just on the verge of hitting the button on a Robert Saleh story that I just got through writing, and then I ran out of time, and I thought I'd file it after we did this interview. And my vibe from him is that he's really relaxed and he's feeling good. He said he bought a house at Nashville. He's got his kids in school. Some of them signed up for AAU. He's back to lifting and eating right. He said he got down to probably 205 when he was playing, when he would finish his first year with the Jets because of a lot of stress. He lost about 25 pounds. He's now 230, trying to get up to 240. He's bulking up again. So I think from a health standpoint, he feels good. From a family standpoint, he feels like he's in the right place. And from a team standpoint, I think he feels like he's got the right people around him, from the GM to his staff, and now players. So life is good for Saleh. I mean, buddies of mine that cover him with the Jets saw him and say, looks like a completely different person, like he's relaxed and in a really good place.
He comes across, and the reason like Joe and I liked him so much is he comes across as the no-nonsense, loves football, wants guys that love football. He said he wants to play fast and violent. And, you know, I'd be lying to you if I said that didn't remind me of a former Titans coach a little bit, and Mike Vrabel. Do you get kind of that sense that obviously he's a different coach, he's a different person, but that is the persona that he wants to bring to this team?
Well, he is all about physicality. And as far as Vrabel goes, and obviously they're both defensive-minded coaches, he's different from a personality standpoint. I mean, Vrabel, you know when he's around, and he is very outspoken about a lot of things. I think Robert, even though he is known for being kind of a motivator and an emotional guy, giving good rousing speeches to get people fired up, he's not a guy that brings a lot of attention to himself. He's got a different way that he approaches things. But yeah, he wants his team to play a certain way on Sundays, and some of that way might remind people of the way the Titans team played under Vrabel. I think what Robert Saleh needs to do, and what the plan is for the team to do, is to get this offense at a level that plays a certain way as well. And I think having Brian Daboll on the staff certainly is going to help do that.
We're talking to Jim Wyatt on the Chasing Big Joe show. Jim, I kind of ordered you last time you were on to go tell Mr. Borgonzi and Mr. Saleh that I'm a big fan of their work so far. Did you go do that?
I did, yeah. And they were very appreciative of that. Actually, took a couple of days off, feeling like they kind of reached where they needed to be after hearing that. They got your approval.
Yeah. Thank you. I mean, I knew you'd get the word to them, so thank you. No, you know this. I mean, for the couple of years, I mean, we on this show, we've been very hard on this football team, and whether right or wrong or not, but I just think, and not because you're on, Jim, I just think they're doing everything perfectly now. I mean, they got the coach that we wanted. The GM knows what he's doing. Great free agent signing. You're setting yourself up to go forward. I mean, I don't know if you feel it because you were with the team, you're employed by the team. I get that, but I tell you, the pulse now, I mean, and the launch of the new jerseys, there's something different now, and it feels good in the city with what the Titans are doing right now.
Yeah, and I'll say every offseason brings a different optimism, no matter what's going on, just because people are just naturally want to be optimistic and want things to go well. I have to be honest. There have been times in recent years, not that long ago, where I wondered when or if things were ever going to get better. Like just because the team just didn't felt like it was so far off from a roster standpoint. I wondered some about people making decisions, and I don't feel that way anymore. Like I feel like, and a lot of it I have to say starts with Mike Berganzi. Just because I watch him work, I know how he is. He's all about football. He is a grinder. He's one of these guys that probably needs to take more time off than he doesn't because he's so interested in building this thing right. And, so to have him in place, I think, was a big step. And then he obviously, I think, did a good job in hiring a head coach. And the head coach and Berganzi worked together to build a good staff. I like some of the moves that were made in free agency. I think the quarterback's got the right makeup. You need to have a guy like that to push the team. And I'm as optimistic as I've been in a while about the direction things are headed. Now you got to win, and
right.
And that's the big thing in the fall is this team signed 21 players in free agency. They traded for 2 more. Like the roster is going to look a lot different, but I firmly believe this time that things are moving in the right direction and the Titans are headed up.
I love it. I know you do radio shows across the country. What's the common denominator question you get asked from markets outside of the Tennessee area?
Yeah, and I just got off one just a little while ago in Washington D.C. I mean, and the main thing they wanted to talk about was the new stadium and how soon Nashville will get a Super Bowl. And then the next question after that, who are the Titans picking in the draft? Are they taking Jeremiah Love? Question after that, they asked me about Cam Ward and whether I believe in him. So those were the 3 hot button issues with them. But yeah, across the league, I did a lot of interviews this past week from the owners' meetings from people all over the country, and they all want to know about Nashville Stadium, the uniform, logo change, just the different vibe coming out of this team, and everything's positive right now. But you got to keep it that way once September and October roll around.
Jim Wyatt is with us from TennesseeTitans.com. You look at some of the offseason moves, and some were made yesterday. KJ Osborne is a guy that was signed as likely a depth piece, but a veteran, has been around a while. When you look at this new look receiver room with Ridley staying and with the additions that have been made, do you see improvement on paper without having seen anything on the field yet? Obviously, Wan'Dale coming in is a big signing, and he knows Brian Dable.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know that they're done yet. I think Wan'Dale Robinson certainly been given a who has done it before and plays a couple of different positions. I think just having Tim DK and Alec Ayomana going into year 2 should help. I think getting Ridley back was important just because he has done it before, because he has some speed, because he's got such a good relationship with Cam. And then I think, even a guy like KJ Osborne signed yesterday, I mean, he's a contender to at least be a solid 5 for you. So I think it's got a potential to be a good group. I still think that is a position that's going to have to just keep getting better. You can't do everything in one off season, and I think as we move forward, I think we want even more dynamic players at that position.
All right, Jim, you got a lot of pull over there, and don't say you don't, because we know you do. So I need you guys to stop sending out things on April 1st. Like you sent out yesterday that you guys signed Hendon Hooker. I didn't respond because I thought somebody was playing a joke, right? April 1st. So I need you guys to do it on the 31st or the 2nd, right? I mean, so going forward, now you know for next year, okay?
Yeah, yeah. I got that from a couple of people wondering if that was real. I mean, that certainly made a lot of people happy. And
sure,
Hendon Hooker's coming in here to battle for a number 3 spot. because the starters could be Cam Ward. I know both Mike Berganzi and Robert Saleh certainly didn't want to dismiss Will Levis in the conversation when talking about the backup, but you bring Mitch Trubisky in here, you would think to be the backup. So then people say, well, why is Hendon Hooker here? I think you're just trying to give yourself as many options as possible. I suspect some other teams are interested in Levis, and we'll see what transpires here over the course of the next couple of weeks leading to the draft. But if Levis is traded, then you got Hooker here. If he's not traded, those two guys can battle it out. I personally like Levis. I feel like he's in a tough situation here from the coaching staff standpoint, from what the team was like standpoint. He didn't help himself either, but he's still. I mean, if it's a battle between Levis and Hooker, I'd put my money on Levis. I think he gives the best chance to win the game. I just don't know that he's going to be here, and I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens.
Have you, I don't know, I'm not saying you're a doctor, but any reports, I know Cam had the injury in the last game versus Jacksonville. Is there a timetable? You can't answer this. I don't know. I'm asking the question, but any word about his rehab or anything?
The only thing, I'm not a doctor, and I did not stay at a Holiday Inn when I was out in Phoenix. But I will say that they've been very tight-lipped as far as what they said about him, other than he is progressing and on track. That's the terminology that they've used. But I think they were fortunate. I mean, it's very unfortunate that he got hurt at all and had to spend any time rehabbing. But the thing is he had time just to rest. He wasn't in that sling very long.
Right.
He's already started throwing. That's something that they have acknowledged too, that he started throwing. And I think just each step along the way, he's just going to keep getting better. But I don't see that being a concern at all as the offseason goes on.
Well, that's good. And if I have talked to Brian Dable, I'm going to say, look, one thing, take away from me. Do not have in the playbook any design runs for Cam Ward. We had a 3-hour show one day, Jim, after he got injured. I don't like design runs for your franchise quarterback. Now, if he scrambles and it's the heat of the moment, I get that. But don't design run, because that's what that was, and look what happened. I'm just not a fan of that, especially when that guy is your future.
Yeah, I have to say I agree. Like, I know you can do some of that stuff, and you can get a quick, 8-10 yards maybe, or catch a team off guard. But I have to wonder if it's a bang for, if you're getting your bang for your buck there, whether the whole risk reward thing is that, yeah, maybe you can catch a team by surprise and pick for a quick 8 yards. But in the grand scheme of things, you need him to be healthy. Does he need to run and scramble more? I think maybe yes. But he's got to get down. He's got to get out of bounds. I don't want to see him lowering his shoulder and trying to bowl for extra yards. He'll need to prove to anybody he's tough. He needs to be healthy. And so I will say I'm with you on that.
Thank you, buddy. Last question. Where were you when Tyler Tanner almost made that three-pointer versus Nebraska?
I started off on my couch. I ended up on my floor. And I was so disappointed. I mean, but it shouldn't have come down to that. I mean, you can't count on a miracle shot like that to win it. It almost went in. Vanderbilt just didn't play like itself the first half of that game, and then they got to where they needed to be perfect at the end, and they weren't. But I guess what disappoints me, because it was such a good, fun season to watch them. I think they have really good team. I think this is a potential Final Four team, and to see how things played out the rest in that region the rest of the way. Vandy plays Iowa. I think they could have beaten Iowa. I think they could have beaten Illinois, but you just got to play well when it matters, and they didn't take advantage of what could have been a great situation. I looked at what Tennessee did. Tennessee didn't do anything special. I know people talk about they made a great run to the Elite Eight. They beat a Miami, Ohio team that probably shouldn't have been determined. They beat a Virginia team that was not, tried to give it away at the end. They played Iowa State without their best player, and then they got to Michigan, and we all saw what happened there. But the thing they did, and I give them credit for, is they won the games like that you're supposed to win.
Right.
And Vandy Vandy should have beaten Nebraska. Vandy, I think, wins that game in any other regional site. And I think they beat Nebraska 8 out of 10 games, but because a couple of guys didn't show up at the most important time, they lose and need a last-second shot to win it. So, yeah, I was crushed by that. I'm still getting over that loss. But I feel very good about the program and the head coach, and hope that Tyler Taylor's coming back.
Jim, I got one more Titans question for you before we let you go. Mike Borgonzi said best player available, and he said that multiple times to you all when he talked earlier this week, that was kind of what they were looking at when it came to the pick at 4. Robert Saleh said edge rushers or playmakers or game changers too, and so I respect all that. Looking at the 4 guys that continue to be linked to the Titans, I think we can all agree if they walked away with one of those guys, everybody should feel good. With that said, you saw what Eddie George did for Steve McNair. You saw what Chris Johnson did for Vince Young and Kerry Collins, and obviously what Derrick Henry did for Mariota and Tannehill during their times here. Looking at Love as that playmaker, game-changing offensive guy, do you feel like that may be what Cam Ward needs going into year 2?
Well, it's funny. I do these things. I sometimes hope I do them, and nobody listens. Like I hope the guy who would never listen to my interview saying what I ought to do, because he knows so much more football than I do. Same with Robert Saleh. Same with all these scouts. I'm deferring to them as far as it goes to football knowledge. But if you're asking me, since I write for the team, and you asked me to be on the station to give my opinion, I am going to give my opinion, and I think I would pick Jeremiah Love. I think, and part of it's people always trying to dismiss running back, and running back's too high at number 4 because of Eddie George and his impact on this organization, and because of Chris Johnson, his impact, Derrick Henry. All those guys were responsible for the Titans having the number 1 seed in the AFC and a chance to win the Super Bowl each of those years. They didn't lose those years because of the running back. They lost because of other things. I think Jeremiah Love has a chance to be the best player coming out of this draft. I like the looks of Bailey. I like the looks of Reese. I like Bain. Sonny Styles. All those guys intrigue me, but I can't sit here and say any of those guys are going to be the next Divine Curse. I thought Abdul Carter would be an absolute wrecking ball coming into this season. His impact was somewhat minimal. So I'm taking the best player, and the best player I think is going to be Jeremiah Love. But there's no guarantee he's going to be there at 4, because some other 3 may decide the same thing. And but I think Jeremiah Love and what he would mean to Cam Ward, this offense, and this team, I wouldn't pass him up.
Jim, good stuff. Appreciate it as always. I'm with you on the Vanderbilt comments as well. Hopefully they can continue to build and Tanner comes back. But we'll talk again soon. Thank you.
Okay, y'all have a good Easter weekend. Thank you.
Absolutely. Jim Wyatt, TennesseeTitans.com is where you can find his work. We'll react to that coming up next, live from the Omni, Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game.
And the best players, I think, is going to be Jeremiah Love. But there's no guarantee he's going to be there at 4.
Well done, Dr. Crane. Jim Wyatt joining us a few minutes ago. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game on this Thursday. I think you got, look, we were all on the Ruben Bain train. And if Ruben Bain ends up here, we're going to be happy about it.
Yeah. No, I'm good. It's interesting
but
to see.
I do agree. I think Love is the best player, and you got to help the quarterback.
Well, I think the takeaway from here that Jim sounds more upbeat now than he has in the last 3 to 4 years.
I agree.
And I think that goes to the fact that, look, we were on the solid train. Look, we thought because of the relationship between Borgonzi and Matt Nagy, that'd be the deal. But we wanted, we want solid. We want a guy who's just going to ride your butt every single day, but you know he loves you. And that's we researching these guys who played for Solid. There's so many people that loved him, and the Jets were a bad situation. Now he's here. He's a guy, and just it sets the tone for the entire facility and players. And then Borgonzi is doing great. I'm telling you, I've been here since '97 covering this football team when they were the Oilers. This is a good of a vibe I felt in a long time. What's going over there at whatever it's called now?
When in 2018, when Mike Vrabel got hired, and you had J-Rob in place and Vrabel in place, I had this feeling of peace when it came to this football team that I hadn't had in a long time. I liked Malarkey. He didn't blow me away. He was necessary.
Yeah.
He cleaned up Wisenhunt's mess and got the culture right.
Yeah.
And J-Rob said that on our show. But when Vrabel came in and you had John in place, I was like, they're ready now. These are the guys that are going to build this and take this back to where it needs to be. And there were good times, and they got close. I didn't feel that peace for a couple of years.
Yeah,
I knew it was a train wreck. We talked about the owner. We talked about, because and look, to an extent, I understood, and I should have said this, why she was doing what she did, because when you see something going so poorly, the first thing you want to do is fix it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the biggest thing to admit and the hardest thing to admit is I can't fix it. I need to find the people that can fix it. And I think that she has that. Now, we haven't seen them play a game yet. But with Borgonzi now in a true role as a general manager and bringing in, I don't care what he did with the Jets, bringing in Saleh as the head coach, I have that peace with this football team that I haven't had in a long time.
Oh, that might be the best thing you've ever said about them.
I just
feel good about it.
I feel like I'm excited. I'm ready to go see games. I want to be at as many games as possible in the last year of the stadium. So I mean, this could be a fun thing.
I'm with you. Again, I like the direction, I like the positivity. I like the avenue they got it. If they pick 4 and get Love bringing in here, everybody's raving about him. I'm not going to be happy until they call his name 3 weeks from tonight and say we got Jeremiah Love is number the title. I love it. It harkens back to 08 with Chris Johnson. You asked a question about that, and what Chris provided for a young football team was amazing for that, even the 08 season. And it was great. It felt good, and they got it going now. Now we got to see. Look, they can go 0-17 with all this can be done. But I like what they got going forward. They got, what I like? They got football guys in there who do it the old blood and guts way, man. Yep. We're not trying to make you happy, win you over. We're just here to get it done. So I like it. I got something for you coming up.
Okay.
What do you think is the first viral sports moment that's ever happened? The first viral. Now, we're not talking 1980s, obviously, even in the 90s. But the one that happened 20-something years ago, around this time, is the first viral sports moment that we remember.
Okay.
I don't see what you think it is.
Okay. All right. We'll talk about that coming up next in hour number 2. Chasing Big Joe live at the Omni at Barlines, 102.5 The Game. Hour number 2, Chasing Big Joe on a 2-5 the game, live at the Omni Nashville Hotel at Bar Lines. He's Big Joe Dubin. I'm Chase McCabe. Dr. Crane, Nick Frazier is on the ones and twos back at the studio. And you have asked, so you're calling this the first viral moment?
Sports. The one that
sports?
you see that over and over, and you've seen it a million times, and it kind of went viral before you know what viral was. Now, somebody sent me a note and said, oh, it's got to be Odell Beckham's one-handed catch. That's not it, although that's a viral moment that was everywhere. And it's kind of funny because have you seen Dan Hurley's mom's video?
Yeah.
I mean, if you've not seen that video of his mom when the shot went in on Sunday, her reaction, that's a viral sports moment that has taken the internet by storm. We can't repeat it, what she said on the show, but she was so excited. I mean, she lost her mind on that, and that's great. But I think the very first sports viral moment.
Can I guess before you say it?
Go ahead.
Tyson Holyfield, the ear.
No. It's a good one, though.
Okay.
This one was more, that was more of a like, oh my God. This one, it was more like, what the hell happened? And I'm looking up, and some people have said this as well. 25 years ago, when Randy Johnson killed the dove.
The bird?
The bird.
Yeah.
When the bird flew, and then reading the reaction, like Jeff Kent.
That was like 2 weeks ago was the anniversary.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So Jeff Kent, it was spring training, went out and picked the bird up, and he said, I'd never seen that. The bird's entire chest and breast was destroyed.
I mean, it exploded.
Yeah, exploded.
Like that bird had no idea. Like,
right?
He was just flying along, and next thing he wakes up, he's in bird heaven.
He's gone. And then so all the reactions like, look, you would never think in that moment. And the catcher's like, I was set up. It was going to be an inside fastball, and the ball never arrived. And that's that's the guy's soundbite. The ball never arrived. And you see, and I was watching the video. So you talk about viral, but that's kind of the first one that, and I think Tyson Holyfield would have been up there had it happened in the 2000s.
Yeah.
It happened in 97. I know it was only 4 years later. But
social media was kind of starting.
A little bit, of websites, and then just took off. And it's something, man. If you know exactly what, that's the thing. I can tell you what that is. You know exactly what it is.
And it'll never happen again.
And the guy at bat is Kyler Murray's uncle.
Really?
I think it's Calvin Murray, I think he said his name was. You just watch it, and the bird flies through there. I mean, I'm sure there are other moments like in the 60s, 70s, 80s that went on. Like if social media would have been around when Bo Jackson ran over Brian Bosworth, it would have blown up the internet. I mean, it did almost anyway, and that happened in 1987. But if that had been around, it'd been crazy.
The crazy thing of watching the slow-mo is you see just the carcass of the bird bounce on the ground. It's just like
right, and it was a dove. I mean, the guy says you could have that 10 million more times, and you could not get it.
It'll never happen again.
I mean, the bird flies right by when the ball hits, and there it is, zing.
Boom.
Oh,
that is amazing.
Gone. And like nobody knew what happened. Like the managers are like, what just happened right there? And the bird just disintegrates.
It's like, how does Randy Johnson do that?
They said another moment when the ball bounced off Jose Canseco's head for the home run.
Yeah.
To the right field wall, and he mistimed the catch. It hit his head and went over the fence for home run.
What about Bartman?
Yeah, I mean that's
a
good
viral moment. Yeah,
absolutely, it is. Yeah,
that was what 04 or no 02.
03 or 04.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Somewhere in there.
One in there. Yeah, it was.
I mean,
but
that's probably one.
Yep, it was. David Tyree's helmet catch. I mean, these are moments. We get all that. But I guess an infamous moment would have been one with Randy Johnson, and the bird explodes. And it's hard to believe that was 25 years ago that happened. And didn't Dave Winfield kill a seagull in Toronto? Wasn't that a moment too?
I think so.
When he was,
I want to say somebody hit a bat.
Manu Ginobili hit a bat during a game. Hold on.
Oh yeah, in basketball.
Swats bat mid-game. Manu
that's
Ginobili.
right.
Yep. A Batman swam to the arena, took flying around the court. His refs scrambled to shoo it away. Ginobili took a different approach, smacked the creature out of the air with one hand. He then carried the stunned bat off to the sidelines and later had to receive a rabies vaccine due to coming in contact with a wild animal.
He just smacked it.
Yeah, just smacked it, and it goes flying down there.
I hit a bat one time, like in my car, and like my buddy was going to change the oil, and like the bat was like lodged in the grill.
My buddy, who'd you get to do this?
I was choosing my words very carefully, so you wouldn't take this. My friend Logan, he did that.
He changed his oil?
Yeah, so he did. Yeah.
Just go down to the guy. It's probably cheaper that way.
It was cheaper.
I couldn't do it. If you said your life or death depends on you changing oil, I'm like, I'm dead.
I'm dead.
I'm good. Dr. Crane, I bet you could do it in a heartbeat, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could change oil. Come on. Get an oil pan, go underneath, get an old skateboard or one of those chair thingies that you stack chairs on that has wheels on it. You'll be all right.
You know, I see you doing like in the 50s. You'd be one of those gas station boys. Run out to the car, wipe your windshield, make sure you got air in your tires. You're that good of a human being.
Well, thank you. Yeah, just pay me for a pack of cigarettes instead of actual money.
What? 5492 says, I don't know if you knew this. Randy Johnson killed a bird with a pitch. I'm reading the text.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Thanks for listening. 5492. Appreciate it.
What in the world? Holy cow.
Look, if you text the text line and it's, we're gonna do that. Viral moments, and that's what started this conversation was Randy Johnson taking the bird out. This is a sad one. Mike in Lebanon, and it's right. The death of Steve McNair. I mean, that whole thing blew up. I don't know if I call that viral, but
this got to be
it was the early day of Twitter. And
this got to be a moment, I guess. Something to do with an actual game.
Fat Hog in Murfreesboro. Tiger Woods and the fight with his wife with the 5-iron hanging out the window.
Yeah,
I mean, that was a big one.
That was. I heard Dave Winfield, August 4th, 1983. Dave Winfield actually killed a seagull with a warm-up throw at Toronto's Exhibition Stadium, leading to temporary charges of animal cruelty. After the 5th inning, his throw hit a bird on the field, causing fans to boo and prompting police to detain him before charges were dropped. Did he do it on purpose?
He didn't mean to.
While warming up in right field, Winfield threw a ball toward a ball boy, but it struck and killed a seagull. So it wasn't like he was doing it.
Yeah.
Toronto police.
Bless you. Bless you.
I'm back. Sorry. People on me like, what is going on here? Toronto police charged Dave Winfield with causing necessary suffering of an animal. He was held briefly and had to post a $500 bond.
That was the sound of a grizzly bear.
Oh, my God. And then Billy Martin, Yankees manager Billy Martin said, it's the first time Winfield's hit the cutoff man all season. Oh, that's great, man.
Dang.
Oh, right?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that would be what moment, like, when Fisher's goal in triple overtime, that was a viral moment because it happened at 1:21 in the morning, whatever it was. I'm thinking any Titans moments that went. McNair, when he did the one with the Steelers in the end zone.
Well, I would say there was one that went pretty viral.
Tell me.
Buffalo still thinks it's a lateral.
Forward
pass.
Yeah, those are bigger moments.
But, I mean, it is viral.
It is.
I mean.
Right. I get that.
Yeah. Chad says, and this is before social media, but Bobby Knight throwing the chairs.
Oh, yes. Maybe the question could be, what would have been the biggest viral moment had it happened? And that was Pat Valentine. What's Valentine? Greg Pogue, where are you when I need you? The ref that he's throwing the chair at, and then he took off.
Yeah.
That's a great moment, man.
This is a good one. Brad says, I thought you were going for the 2005 chip in by Tiger Woods on 16 to win the Masters. That was big.
We were all half asleep on the edge of the couch watching that too. That was a great moment. God, that was 21 years ago.
Nevada Josh says, when Joe asked if the Titans roster can make the Super Bowl.
Oh, man. I'll be over there again in August. I'll ask again. They won't take my question, though. That's all right, though.
Yeah. 8395 says, the crazy thing about Randy Johnson is who is going to play center and right guard for the Titans. So would you like us to talk about this ad nauseum over and over again?
Then they get it. Schlottman and then Jackson Slater. Moving on.
There you go.
Did they re-sign Corey Levin, too, or did they let him go?
No, he's gone.
All right. Just worry about your show at 2 there, buddy.
Matthew Matthew in Nashville, subscribe. What about AJ Burnett destroying the window on the Miami Marlins mascot pickup truck in 2001? I don't remember that. Was that 2001?
I need to look that up.
This would have been viral. 6444. Howard Cosell announcing John Lennon's death on Monday Night Football. Bless you. Bless you. That was a cat.
I am so sorry. Oh, that pollen's got to me. Yeah.
That would have been one.
December of 1980. I remember watching the game. Hey, pause. And Cosell and his famous voice announced the passing of John Lennon.
Woody Hayes hitting the player.
Yeah, that we talked about that 2 weeks ago. About
everybody says it's a Michigan player.
No, it's Clemson. It's a lot. Clemson intercepted to win the game, and Woody Hayes slapped him around, and that was it for Woody Hayes. There's another. I mean, viral moments like when Jim Leland told Barry Bonds to get out of town, kick rocks. I mean, that during spring training, that was a great moment. I had all the respect for Jim Leland after that.
That is a good one. 615-737-1025. If you got more of these, keep them coming on our text line, driven by WilsonCountyHoundai.com. Our buddy Ricky just sent us an interesting clip of LeBron James on a golf course, and he's talking about Nashville. I'll tell you what he said. Coming up next, Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Jason Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Thursday. Live at Bar Lines at the Omni Nashville Hotel.
Will you stop sneezing?
No, it's you.
I'm so sorry. It's a comedic sneeze, though.
5492 who said, sorry guys, I caught the segment late. Didn't hear y'all mention Randy Johnson. Haha. It's all good. We're just listen, if you text in, we're gonna mess with you. That's
right.
what we do. We have fun on this show. And
we are your show, man.
There's one texter that doesn't like it, but and wants to know who's gonna play center and right guard for the Titans. And
Austin Schlottman, Jackson Slater.
Yep.
Moving on.
That's probably who it's going to be.
Yep. Moving on.
If you'd like to.
Now,
I'm just going to be nice.
Go ahead. Set up the clip we're going to hear. What's going on?
Well, he's editing, so we're going to give him just a second.
Sorry, but you can still set it up.
LeBron James was on, and thanks to Ricky for sending this over, was on a golf course, and
how recent
this
was
is?
this?
I don't know. This is at Legion Hoops. Has this clip, and it's via League Alerts is where it came from. You have it? All right, go ahead.
Staying at the Hyatt at 41 years old. You think I want to do that? Being in Memphis on a random Thursday. I'm not like the first guy even talk about in the NBA. Like we all like, you guys have to move. Just go over to Nashville. You got Vanderbilt over there. You got NASCAR. You got a stadium. Don't they got a hockey team too?
Yeah, Predators.
Like they got everything.
Doesn't look like LeBron's going to be on the Grizzlies anytime soon. So Grizzly fans out there.
Yeah, they know. Their only chance was in 2003 if they'd have won the lottery. Give me that. And I might have pulled a Eli Manning and not showed up.
Dang,
that was LeBron James.
He does not like Memphis,
but he's not the first person to say that lately. Like, we've seen this stuff with the lease and the FedEx Forum, and then I've seen, I think Stephen A. has said it.
Right.
I think that Draymond Green has said it on his podcast of move the Grizzlies to Nashville, that they all want to come to Nashville.
Okay.
I think that's interesting. Now, I will say this. If that happens, the city of Memphis might fall in the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and look, for those of you that are new here, you know, I got no beef with Memphis. I got friends from Memphis. I've been to Memphis several times. There's a lot of cool things there. But it's kind of been a thing of Memphis doesn't like Nashville. Nashville doesn't like Memphis, even though we're in the same state. They're two very different cities.
Well, I mean, when he started talking about I'm not the first guy to bring this up.
Yeah, he's not.
Right, I'm blank, 41 years of age. You think I'm going to do blank in Memphis on a random Thursday? Well, man, there's one place you can go that will treat you like a king. So I'm not the first guy. So what are we saying here? I mean, is this like crucial for the Grizzlies could be leaving? I mean, is there lease up and all that other good things happening? Is that this year?
No, it's not this year, but it's in a couple years.
Okay.
They're having like a lease disagreement with.
From
Holland.
From Holland? Holland, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
That's just a little bit west of Tullahoma. Good to see you. Welcome in.
A little bit west.
Yes. Welcome into the show. No, I think it's – so what happens? Does the league do something? The perception is really terrible now about Memphis.
I will say this. LeBron James probably should know they have a hockey team because that hockey team would decide if the NBA team could play in the arena.
He doesn't care.
So
about the
I know,
NHL.
but I'm just saying. But
no, he has no clue. The
Predators would be the decision makers on. Yeah, we'd take him here.
Right.
Go get your own place.
I mean, that's fine. He doesn't know about hockey. I
know.
I'm here or there.
I'm being tongue in cheek.
But I'm not the first guy. I mean, that says a lot. I mean, if the whole league is like that, but also, are you looking to party in Memphis during the season? I mean, what are we doing here? I mean, aren't you there to win a game and get out? That should be any city that you're doing, but I know it's guys like to go out and have fun. I mean, there's that video that is out there allegedly of Jordan flying in with the team, the Bulls or the Wizards, whoever it was, and then the team bus goes to the hotel and Jordan goes to Tunica. So, I mean, that's been like the urban legend for a long time, but I'm on the record. If a team, on the record, if you lose a team, should you or should you not get it back? Houston deserved a football team.
I think it depends. It depends on how you lost it.
Exactly. Yeah, so Houston deserved a football team because Bud ripped them and took them up here to Nashville. Houston, look, we're basically.
This was an hour ago.
An hour ago?
Yeah, Bob does sports. It was released an hour ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he is 41, so it's not like it was done in 2012. And then he throws shade at Eli Manning, which I love.
Yeah, but it's true.
Get Eli's daddy.
Is Eli the last one to do that in any sport?
I think so. Elway did it in 83. Oh, 04, I guess so. There's got to be a few others that have done that I'm not remembering right now, but he got Archie to step in for him because Eli couldn't do it on his own.
Why didn't he like the Chargers? Was it Spanos?
Did they have Breeze already?
Maybe.
Yeah,
they did have Breeze.
Didn't want to compete, or there was something along those lines about fighting for a starting role, or something along those lines with that. And then he went to the, because if you look, trivia question is.
It says Eli Manning refused to play for the Chargers primarily due to the concerns over the organization's stability management and perceived dysfunctional low-winning culture. Along with his father, Archie, Eli feared the team would not provide a supportive environment, specifically citing mismanagement of prior quarterbacks like Ryan Leaf.
Okay, that makes sense. If you still go back in the history books, you say who was the number one pick who had the number one pick that year?
It's the Chargers.
Chargers, yeah.
Well, because they made the trade after. I mean, look, he's holding the jersey.
Yep.
He went across the stage holding a Chargers jersey.
He was like, "Daddy, I don't want to go out there to San Diego. I don't have a chance to."
So
win.
they made the trade with the Giants.
Giants took Rivers.
Well, that was part of it. They were like, "We'll make this trade with you if you take Rivers." And then they sent other picks to San Diego, and one of them was used to take. What was the linebacker? We've had him on the show. The linebacker,
Chad Brown?
No.
Tim Dobbins?
No, he was big for them in the 2000s. The linebacker.
Junior Seau?
No. Dang it.
Linebackers. Randall Godfrey?
Merriman. Sean Merriman.
Sean Merriman.
Yeah, that's who it was.
He wasn't on their team in 04.
No, I'm saying he was used in that one of the picks they got.
Oh, okay.
They took him. Yeah.
That was a really bad 04 Chargers team.
Flutie was the backup?
Oh, yeah.
Cleo
Lemon. Man. Dave Ball was on the Chargers in 2004, too. That's about all the names you recognize on there. Chris Sanders could have made this team. Hello. Although they do have two Hall of Famers on this team now. I don't know what I'm joking about. Antonio Gates and Drew Brees. Chris Dillman was on the team. Wow, man, it's crazy going back and deep diving these rosters.
That is crazy. 615-737-1025 is our phone and text line.
All right, here's a question for you.
All right.
Grizzlies come here. What's the name of the basketball? You don't keep the Grizzlies name. The Nashville what?
You got to change it.
The Nashville what? We'll throw it out to our audience.
That'd be a good name.
What do you change the NBA team from Memphis here to Nashville?
615-737-1025. It's Chasing Big Joe on a Thursday, 1025 The Game. Today, Vanderbilt baseball opens their series against Texas A&M. First pitch will be at 6 o'clock. And you can hear it on 94.9 The Fan starting at 5:45. It's all presented by Gary Force Acura. Chasing Big Joe live today at the Omni Nashville Hotel at Barline. Celebrity birthdays coming up at 2:45.
Can't wait. We don't waste your time either, buddy. Not on that. So our question is, if the Memphis basketball team moves here, you got to get rid of the Grizzlies name. Hell, they had that name in Vancouver. So what do you name them? Chase McCabe, what do you name the national basketball team?
Did we ever have an ABA team back in the day?
No, sir. We had variations of minor league basketball
What was the
teams.
Nashville Noise?
That was one of them.
Was that one of the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also had the Music City Jammers.
Yeah.
And all 11 people that show up at Municipal Auditorium for those games. So the Nashville, I'd go Music City something.
I like that. Yeah, I like using the name Music City. What about the Pickers? The Music City Pickers.
Okay.
Masters of the pick and roll.
Music City Pickers.
Something like that. I like alliteration, so I was trying to think of something there. 8114 or Brad says the Nashville Peddlers, a tribute to the pedal tire.
Oh my gosh.
Adam in Portland says if we get an NBA team before an MLB team, that would be awful. How many NBA games have you guys attended versus baseball? I'd be really curious about the answer for everyone. For me, I have been to, I think, 4 NBA games in my life and hundreds of baseball games.
I've been to 2, a Magic game and a Grizzlies game. And yeah, I actually did go to baseball games back in the day. I get it.
Yeah. Nashville or this is from Josh, the Nashville or Tennessee Spartans.
I think you gotta go. I'm not a fan of the state name and don't like.
I don't mind the name Spartans, but I also kind of think if the Titans are moving on from the whole Greek mythology thing, then maybe we should, everybody else should too. Just a thought. I don't know. I don't hate that though. 8771 says taking a page from Golden State, the Blue Ridge Shiners.
Is Blue Ridge? What is that around?
I don't know.
Is that the mountains down south in Georgia?
The Nashville Raccoons or Trash Pandas, since that's the state animal. This is Mike. Also says the Nashville Kraken.
Okay. Thanks for submitting, but no Nashville. There's got to be one that's obvious. Music City. Oh my gosh, man! Well, that's why we asked the audience. They are better than we are.
JD says the Nashville Groove.
It's not bad.
Let's see. Dylan in Antioch says, "Yeah, we're not doing pickers."
Right, but I get where you're going with that.
Byron, the Nashville Grizzly Winter Greens.
Oh man,
Music City Mudcats.
I like that.
Mudcats representing the Catfish would be on the Cumberland.
Yeah,
well,
I like
Jeff
that.
Fisher's gonna have a cease and desist. The Nashville Cats.
Pilgrim's Finest says Music City Raccoons, so the Titans could then send T-Rack over. The Nashville River Rats. Music City Notes. Nashville Notes.
Those are there's got to be one that just stands out though, that just pops, and see it on a jersey, on a shirt around town.
Al says the Nashville Nobodies. It's the NBA. Nobody cares. MLB boys.
See, that's the problem.
Al, you don't care.
A house divided cannot stand.
Yeah.
Abe Lincoln, 1860 something. A house divided. So you have factions of basketball and factions of baseball. They're not going to work together. It's not going to happen. So they're going to be infighting between both.
Zach from Franklin, the Music City Bootleggers.
Oh, I like that.
I actually like that.
Yeah.
Nashville Hot Wings.
So right now, basketball's got the upper hand on baseball. Do you know why?
Why?
Because they have a place to play.
Yeah, they got to play. They can play tomorrow.
They can play tomorrow. Chase McCabe play. We're going to do 2.
Joey and Laverne, the Tennessee Tornadoes.
No.
Nah.
I get it, but no.
There was another one. The 8792 said the Nashville Noise. That was one. The Rhythm. That was another one.
The Rhythm.
Yeah. I actually like that.
I bet you probably went to a game, too. What game was it? That's what we need Mike Organ to call in.
AB in Clarksville. You name it. The Nashville, we wanted a baseball team and got stuck with this BS.
What was the game? The girl from Vanderbilt, was it Ashley McElhaney that coached the men's team, and the coach came down and the owner came down and fired her during the middle of the game? There was like 9 people at the game. I bet you Mike Organ was at that game.
Yeah, I remember that from like the late night or mid 90s.
It was
90s.
awful. We'll text
Wasn't
him.
Didn't the Noise have a female coach?
That might have been her.
Yeah.
With Ashley McElhaney.
Yeah, that was her. Yep.
See, Mike Organ's probably doing nothing but yelling at
Nashville 2989, the Nashville Strings. String music. Mitch and Bellevue, the Music City Madness.
Okay.
Music City Spice, West and Hermitage. A lot of these coming in.
What's up, Wes? Oh,
What's
you
up,
know
Wes?
it. Nashville. No, all right. I'm efforting Mike Organ to call in about this. Who got fired at halftime? What was the name of that team? Oh my gosh. How we doing out there, Dave? Pretty good.
Put in a proposal for the Brooklyn Nets to rename to Brooklyn something else and be the Nashville Nets.
The Nashville, yeah.
No, I don't want no more names. No. We had to suffer the Tennessee Oilers for 2 years.
I mean, somebody said the sound, not the sounds. Well, here's why, and I bet I know why they say that. On the 2K video games, you can expand the league, and the default name for Nashville is the sound.
Okay.
The Nashville Sound, which I find funny.
Okay. Like when the New Orleans Jazz moved to Utah.
Yeah.
They kept the Utah Jazz. Maybe that's part of the deal. I don't know, but I'm not a fan of keeping the same name. I mean, new city, new you.
I agree.
Who did? New phone. Who did?
The Rayon City Racers.
Oh, all day long. Play at the old DuPont Senior High gym out there in Old Hickory.
Dylan in Antioch says, how about the Nashville Hits? But that sounds more like a baseball team. I would like that. The Hits would be cool.
Nashville Hits.
The Hits keep coming.
That's a good baseball. That's a really good baseball name.
I mean, supposedly it would be the Stars, which was the Negro League
right.
team.
Hits. And then you could have like a picture of Joe Pesci and Goodfellas.
I think you know. I wonder if people around here remember the old Southern League baseball team that played at Sulphur Dell, which is where First Horizon Park is now. The name of that team.
Boy,
do you remember the name of that team? You can't. I don't think you could do it now.
The Vols.
They were the Vols.
Yeah. No, my goodness.
Yep.
There's got to be. I mean, I like what the bootlegger one was really good.
Yeah. Music City Vipers, Nashville Hot Chickens, the Nashville Thoroughbred in honor of the walking horses.
By the way, let me ask you this. When did Nashville become famous for hot chicken?
Like 5 years ago.
But why? Why here?
I know.
Wasn't around when I was growing up. Wasn't around when you were growing up.
Well, it was, but I don't think it was as big of a deal. I mean, because you had Prince's. I mean, Prince's has been around for a long time.
It has.
And then Hattie B's, but like I feel like it has kind of been blown.
Was there not other hot chicken in other cities as well?
I mean, I would think so.
That's fine.
Tennessee Tyrants, Nashville Honkies, the Tennessee Tunes. I'd rather have Nashville on the name. Like the more I think about it, the more I wish the Titans were Nashville.
Really?
Yeah.
I see why.
I see why they did it, but
same reason that the Carolina Panthers are not the North Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
You can say, we're a team of both states.
Right.
The Tennessee Oilers / Titans, like we're Tennessee's team.
Which is fine, but like how many people from Knoxville, how many people from Memphis? Chattanooga, I would say yes, but like care about them. I mean, there's some. I'm not saying there's
NFL,
none.
yeah. I think the Preds did a great. We're Nashville Predators. You want to like us in Knoxville and Memphis? That's fine.
Tommy says it's because Princess is the oldest hot chicken in the whole South.
Okay. Thank you. See, I tell you, we have the best audience and listeners every single day that tell us stuff we didn't know.
And Weston Hermitage says hot chicken came from Memphis, not Nashville. People are crazy. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm really not up on my hot chicken trivia. Teed up with us in the 5th annual 615 Open, May 28th at the Hermitage Golf Course. We are once again supporting Folds of Honor to help them fund life-changing scholarships for families of America's fallen heroes. You can register now to play or sponsor simply by going to 615open.com. We'll have more coming from Bar Lions at the Omni Nashville Hotel here on 102.5 The Game.
All right, welcome back to the Chase and Big Joe Show, live at the Omni Nashville Hotel. Hey, don't have plans for Easter? Well, how about coming down here to the Omni Nashville Hotel, because they've got you covered with what's happening on Easter Sunday. And I'll tell you what, it's Kitchen Notes Easter Menu 2026. It's fantastic. Reserve your table now. They're open table. Come down here. I've had Easter down here. It's excellent. So if you need a place to go, seats still available. Kitchen Notes for Easter brunch this Sunday. Reservation can be made at opentable.com to do that. So you're welcome down here. Easter Sunday, Kitchen Notes, the food, Chase and I talk about it all the time, and Dr. Crane, is perfect. Perfect place for your family on Easter Sunday.
Yes, it is. And look, we always love Kitchen Notes. And Joe will not be coming down Easter Sunday to eat all the oatmeal.
You don't know that.
Well, he might be. Who knows?
You have no idea.
Daryl wants to weigh in on the NBA team name for Nashville. Daryl, what you got?
Hey, how about the Tennessee Twisters or the Tennessee Cyclones? You can go look at the Cincinnati Cyclones ECHL hockey club.
Yeah,
and they got a pretty cool logo. You can do a lot with those logos, and those might be too good. I think those are two good answers. Anyway, I'll hang up and listen. Thanks.
Thanks, Daryl. Yeah,
what did he say? The Twisters and
the Cyclones. Like this, that's the Cincinnati Cyclones logo.
That's cool.
The ECHL team.
So it's like a hurricane symbol with a C.
Yeah.
The Carolina Hurricanes had that kind of same close logo.
Sort of.
Yeah.
But the Cyclones were the ECHL affiliate of the Predators for a long time.
Oh, okay. And we're not, Daryl, thank you, but we're not doing Tennessee Twisters because you know what that turns into.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
I mean, I get it, but I'm kind of like,
the Bootleggers has me, man.
I like Bootleggers. That's a good one. More on the Nashville Gladiators, Nashville Storm, Rockers, or Blues. I'm big on people have said the Nashville Knights. That's an interesting take.
All right, so Mike Organ's weighed in. The team was called the Nashville Rhythm basketball team. In the middle of the game, the owner come down and fired the coach.
Yeah,
because Ashley McElhaney put Matt Freege in the game. Sally was drunk, came out of the stands, and fired her on the bench. And they've got a picture of the owner, Sally Anthony, coming down and firing her on the bench and saying, "Get out of here." He says, "The internet's forever." That's Corey Allen, former Vol White Creek star, next to Ashley on the bench. He says the Nashville Noise never got off the ground that he remembers. So the Nashville Rhythm, right. Nashville Noise, get out of here.
How about this one?
Oh, who did that one? You know what? I would take the I-40 potholes.
Chris and Dixon.
Chris, that's really good, buddy. Oh, my goodness.
The Nashville Neon Knights or the Knights. Steven from Hendersonville. Can we just trade Memphis to Arkansas for cash consideration or an Amazon gift card?
Oh, my God. Remember we had the mayor of Memphis on about 12 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
And I said, he got so mad at me. I said, "Do you hear they're going to move Memphis to Arkansas?" He's like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, it's going to raise the IQ of both states."
You actually said that to the mayor?
Yes. He was having he ended up laughing about it. But, yeah, it was a fun day with him on the show because the Grizzlies had made the playoffs. And nobody from Nashville cared about it, and he came on the show. We talked that day.
Nashville Rampage, 0862, the Amplifiers.
I like that.
I like that one.
The Amps. Turn it up.
Nashville Rhythm. Dr. Crane saying the Nashville Rhythm is already taken. It's the female soccer team in Nashville. One of my high school coaches is the head coach.
Okay. Way to make it about yourself, Nick, as always.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Terrible. This would be fun. I mean, if you're just now joining the show,
I don't think it's going to happen, at least anytime soon. But if we're basically saying, if the Grizzlies were to leave Memphis and move to Nashville, what would the name of the team be?
Yeah, if you're not joining the show,
they should rebrand.
We played that clip from LeBron. I'll set up again. Nick, can you play here 1 second? LeBron was asking about Memphis. And LeBron
would play in Memphis.
Yeah, LeBron's basically like, hell no, I'll play in Nashville though. Nick, you still got it? Play that LeBron clip again.
Staying at the Hyatt at 41 years old. You think I'm going to do that? Being in Memphis on a random Thursday? I'm not like the first guy to even talk about it in the NBA. Like, we all like, you guys have to move. Just go over to Nashville. You got Vanderbilt over there. You got NASCAR. You got a stadium. Don't they got a hockey team too?
Yeah, Predators.
Like, they got everything.
Doesn't look like LeBron's going to be on the Grizzlies anytime soon, so Grizzly fans out there.
Yeah, they know. Their only chance was in 2003 if they'd have won the lottery to give me there. And I might have pulled a Eli Manning and not showed up.
Woo! 8375. I love y'all. Y'all are all into this. The Nashville Cash. Al says the Nashville Nuns because none of us can afford the tickets.
He ain't wrong.
Joel, there is literally a West Memphis, Arkansas. Thank you, Joel. We know.
Yes.
Yes. That's the joke.
And the mayor knows too. He had a good time with it.
7367 says the Nashville Traffic.
God, that'd be great. People are like, I don't understand it. I'm like, yeah, come to town, you'll see.
This one from Scott is you have to have lived here for a long time to understand this one, but I laughed. The Nashville Bill Boners.
And it'll be shortened down. They'll take the bill out of that.
Probably.
You know what happens after that.
I know. Dylan wants to weigh in on the phone line. Dylan, what you got?
Hey guys, yeah, I was thinking, what about the Nashville Summit, like SUMMITS? You know, like the summit of a mountain. Tennessee's known for being mountainous, but it also kind of pays homage to the greatest coach we've ever had, Pat Summit. So
yeah,
oh, that's a good one, Dylan.
Thanks, Dylan. That is what the WNBA team wanted to do when the Predators and Governor Haslam made the pitch for the WNBA.
Right.
The team was going to be called the Summits for that very reason.
I like
and
that.
in tribute to Pat Summit.
That's our winner.
I do like that name.
Yeah, that'd be very cool to put that there.
8771, the Nashville Stingers. B-Man, the Nashville New Yorkers. Or Californians is probably what it should be.
Right? Oh, that's going to be tough now to top the Nashville Summits.
Music City Stars. Do you like the Stars name for – I mean, the baseball team would probably be the Stars.
I don't, but nobody's asking me.
Yeah, I'm indifferent. I don't hate it. Don't hate it by any means.
The Music City Star, I mean, you could have them riding on that train.
I do hope that, you know, and the Titans are starting to do this because they have it as a part of their new logos. Like, use Music City.
Yeah.
Like, I do think that should be a part of it. I'm okay with the Predators not because they've adopted Smashville, and so I'm okay with that. But, like, I do love that, like, the Sounds have a great jersey that has Music City across the front, which is cool.
I'm cool with that. That's fine.
And, like, I'm hoping on the rivalry jerseys with the Titans that are supposedly going to be the navy blue that it says Music City.
What's Hit City?
That Sounds.
Sound. Is that the Reds?
No, that's the Sounds
City?
use that as their moniker. Welcome to Hit City.
Welcome to Hit City.
Yeah.
Do other NBA teams have like a little? I thought some other NBA teams would have that name, something different. Like Golden State's called something else, right?
Warriors.
But no, I mean there's like a moniker. Like
I don't know.
Oh God, what does they call that? It's not Golden State, but they wear those jerseys and
Hair Metal Henry, the Nashville Plasters. Now hold on.
Hold on, that'd be that. when they start rallying back, you have George on the jumbotron. Now hold on a second, here we come. Then they get down by 30. Like, I don't know much about nothing, but I know we ain't playing well.
The Broadway Bruisers was another one. Very good. One more. 8586 says the Nashville Highwaymen play on legendary country group the Highwaymen.
I like it.
I like
nobody
that
else would though.
Yeah, but I love that. Coming up next, we'll talk to Greg Wyshynski from ESPN. That is all next. 102.5 The Game. Hour number 3, Chasing Big Joe on a 2-5 the game on the Thursday at the Omni Nashville Hotel at Bar Lines. He's Big Joe. I'm Chase McCabe. Dr. Crane, Nick Frazier with us as well. So I guess Greg Wyshynski is actually on vacation.
Unacceptable.
So he will not be joining us. Usually he joins us at this time. He's presented by Old National Bank. Get old, but hey, he works hard. Get a vacation in before the playoffs. So I don't blame him at all. So you guys have been hilarious with some of these NBA names. 5492 says, Joe, are you talking about Golden City's jerseys that say the city or the Bay?
Thank you. That's it. Thank you. That's it. Golden City. Yeah.
Well, the NFL, so supposedly this rivalry jersey thing is kind of like their version of City Connect, like the NBA does and baseball does.
Now, what is that?
That's kind of these different type jerseys that encompass more the city and a personality of the city.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like, I don't know if you've seen the Braves new ones. You'll love them because they're your favorite era.
Mid-40s.
No, they're remember the powder blue away jerseys that say Atlanta.
Beautiful.
So they've done. This is them.
Oh, okay.
With the baby A.
Look at that hat.
I love them. I absolutely love them.
Little A.
And it's even the T-shirt style. They're not the button up.
Oh, that's very cool. Okay, I dig that. And then they wear those at one certain game or two games?
I think they may wear it. The last ones they were on Saturdays. So
what is it, Saturday?
You're gonna do that.
I dig that. I like that.
But they did the unveil for it was cool because they did like the Braves on TBS and how they became America's team because of that.
See, nostalgia, baby. That's how you get it done.
Yeah, I think those are cool. So, but anyway, the Titans should do that with the navy blue, but had Music City.
Sure. I thought we saw that one mock. It was AI. I was like, oh, this is cool, but it wasn't happening. But it said Music City across the front.
Well, the rumors are it's going to basically be what they have, but dark blue with the numbers are going to be kind of the light blue with a red outline.
Okay.
And a dark blue helmet with the current logo that's a little different.
All right. I dig that. I think
that'd be cool.
I like that.
The Music City Bachelorettes.
Oh my gosh.
The Woo Girls.
The Woo Girls. Yeah. No, it's not going to happen because the Preds tried that with that pedal tavern that people booed that thing, man.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. So good stuff there. So I ask you, we don't have Greg, so I'll ask you this. What should the Titans do at center or right guard?
Oh, man, well, they probably should go out and get some free agents because the things open up. Man, listen, they know what they're going to do, right? With 3 weeks from the draft right now, I mean, look, I'm excited about the draft night because I'm excited what happens at 2 and 3 because I really think the Jets screw this draft up for Titans somehow, some way, inadvertently, not like
I think they trade
any
out of
malice, but they'll do something. And then some team's going to trade up to 2, like Jerry.
And take Jeremiah Love.
Your boy, Jerry.
He's got 2 picks.
Give the franchise for Jeremiah Love. And then, boom, you got your running back to go. And then
I would be so torn on that. We're going to be sitting there on draft night doing the show, and I'm going to be like, yay?
Yeah, right. Because your team, man, I get that. And then the Cardinals, the most hapless franchise in all of sports, they'll screw it up somehow as well, inadvertently, to do everything. But at least, look, Titans going to be left with Love, Bain, Bailey. Or what's the guy from? From Ohio. So you're getting one of those guys.
I think.
You're getting one of those 4 guys because you're pick 4. No matter what happens with the Jets and Cardinals, you're still picking 4th. So you'll get some of those guys in there that you would. It's just now we're all about the Love train. And I think we will all be – I like Ruben Bain a lot, but I think a lot of Titans fans will be disappointed if Love is gone at 4.
What would happen, and I give this a 0.01% chance of happening, but what would happen if the Raiders are just screwing with everybody and they don't take Mendoza? If they're like, hey, we just signed Kirk Cousins, we're going to roll with him, we're going to suck for another year and try and get the first pick in a better draft.
I don't think it. I get it.
They're not going to do it. I'm just saying what if.
After what Brady said about him during the season, about
they had 10 people at his pro day.
They love
yesterday,
right? So it's a no-brainer. Get him. You can work with Cousins, ease yourself into being the number one starter, and go that way. I just think you'd be. Who's left out there as a quarterback? You're going to throw it all and try to get Arch Manning next year? I still don't think Arch is that good of a quarterback. I really don't until I see differently. Until you could do that versus a solid team, and that's not McNeese State that you can run 400 yards or throw for 400 yards on.
By the way, I'll bring this up because we talked to Teron Davenport about
What's
it
up, TD?
Also featured yesterday in Indiana, really talking about center and right guard. Pat Coogan, who's the center for Indiana. I mean, he could be like a 5th, 6th, 7th, somewhere in there, a late round day 3 pick, but that could be your answer.
I mean, that guy's a Rose Bowl MVP at center.
He's 6'5", 310.
Good Lord.
Clog up the middle.
Man. Yeah. But I do look, I know that Texter is giving us grief, but I mean, center is very important. You know how I feel about center, you know how I feel about nose guard. I mean, you get a good center, look, because that's a communication guy. That's your nerve center. No pun intended. That's the guy. And you know what? When Ben Jones was here from 16 to 22, did you ever question center?
No.
We never, because Ben Jones was that great of a center that you never questioned.
There was a long time that they had the center. I mean, you had Bruce played center for a while. Then who was it in 99? Was it Ryan Long? Kevin Long. Kevin Long.
How dare you disparage
Gennaro
Dinopoli? How dare you, man?
Kevin Long, Justin Hartwig, Dinopoli, and then Mawai came in there.
Who was like 10, 11, 12 right through there? Because Mawai left after the 09 season.
That's what I was trying to.
Eugene
they had
Amano?
a few.
Eugene Amano. But he got moved to guard for some of that.
Yeah, but he's right. He played center some. I forgot about him.
He's never forgotten about you.
Leroy Harris was, I think, the right guard.
Right guard that moved in there, yeah. Let's see.
Who was it in 2010?
Oh, of course.
It was Kevin Y.
No, he was gone. This is who left the team.
Oh.
It's not giving me the personnel here. There we go. Went too fast.
There you go. It happens.
Fernando Velasco, Kevin Matthews.
That was Bruce's son, right?
Terrible. And that was 2010. So
yeah, I think it was Velasco was the starting center.
Fernando Velasco. How long was this guy?
I want to say Leroy Harris played a little center too.
Velasco was here from 08 to 12. They came back in 15.
Brian Schwenke was one.
Brian Schwenke. Yes. See, I mean, those are some things that go on there. It's like, what in the world that happened? You go back to 2010, there's some names that you forget about.
Vinny Fuller.
Patrick Bailey, Rennie Curran.
So this was Fisher's last year?
Yep, 2000. Herb Donaldson, practice squad running back.
Yeah.
Myron Roll was a big disappointment.
Robert Johnson was a free safety.
Who's the receivers? Kenny Britt, Justin Gage, Lavelle Hawkins. I remember one time going to a Titans game, walking up as a fan, and Lavelle Hawkins was behind me. I'm like, what are you doing here? He's like, man, I'm on the inactive list. I was like, all right. Then he went up to the stands and watched the game. Nate Washington and Damian Williams were also on that team in 2000. Titans fans, I feel you, man. It's been a long journey back. Pete Ittersagen was a cornerback here for 2 seasons. I don't remember that guy.
Him.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's some people that make the team that God bless them. Yeah, so it's been a ride, man. It's been a ride, that 2010 team. Holy cow.
That is crazy.
It is nuts.
6-1. Yeah, I don't know, Jim.
It is a crazy time.
By the way, people.
There we go. Where's that been?
Well, you've been gone.
All right, look at that. That's cool.
Yeah,
Jeff, thank you. Jeff Tuttle. Motor City. I dig that. That's cool.
Yeah.
And then a hat that says Detroit all the way across. See,
yeah.
I could get back into things like that.
I like that. I didn't realize the hat actually said Detroit. That's cool.
That's one of those new era caps from the late 80s, early 90s that it's starter jacket and those hats like that you would see.
Yeah.
But I dig that. That's not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
It's not bad.
615-737-1025. Hey, all of our coverage of the basketball tournament is presented by Toyota, Nelson's Greenbrier Distillery, Maple Street Biscuit Company, Thompson Machinery, and Pizzona MD. Appreciate them for being on board with us. We'll have more coming, including, I want to throw this at you, so please catch it, but John Gruden doing his quarterback camp again. And there's an interesting name on it. We'll talk about that coming up next. Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game on this Thursday. Our buddy from Music City Bets, Ricky, sent this to us earlier. Barstool Sports has put out Gruden's quarterback class is back. And like you remember when he was at ESPN, he would do the
Oh.
the quarterback camp thing,
was
and
great.
I liked it. Yeah, it
Oh,
was
yeah.
great. An interesting thing, Mendoza is not on it. Now, I wonder if that's because he knows he's probably going to the Raiders, but maybe he turned it down. I don't know. But it's going to be Garrett Nussmeier from LSU,
Okay.
Sawyer Robertson from Baylor, Taylon Green from Arkansas, Ty Simpson from Alabama, Carson Beck from Miami,
Okay.
and Diego Pavia from
dig it.
Vanderbilt.
Pavia's a
Perfect
player
for
that I think that Gruden would love. So I do think Pavia's future, those in the Canadian Football League, don't hate me. I think he'll thrive up there like a Flutie did, like a lot of good quarterbacks.
Or the UFL.
Or the UFL. I don't think he can make more in the CFL. I thought he'd go the CFL route and do that.
I will say, I say this in a very, trying to think how I want to word. Well, I'll just say it. You know what? You know where I think Diego would be so awesome? Arena ball. Like I get it. I mean, look, I want him to succeed in the NFL and
he'd do good.
But like his game, his build, he'd be so much fun watching on a smaller field.
I agree, but I think he can make an impact in the CFL. I really think.
No, I don't disagree with you,
but
especially because the CFL is changing to American rules.
Right. And also, I mean, if you're a team in the 7th round, that take him. Right. I mean, the 7th rounders very rarely make the squad, and you can have some fun with them. So take him in the 7th round, and do it. Or he might want to say, look, don't draft me now that it's 7th round. I can go pick out where I want to go as a free agent and get a better opportunity. But if I'm Diego Pavia, just get drafted. Somebody takes you, get drafted, whether 6th, 7th round or not, and whether you like him or not, I don't care. But I would take a flyer on the 7th round.
Yeah, I think a team will. I think he gets drafted in the 7th round, or he's a quick pickup on UFAs.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to go into a camp this year on a roster.
And let him play in the preseason and see what he can do. I mean, that's the thing, is that he just needs an opportunity. And I'm not going to sit here and say nobody can succeed in the National Football League, because you just never know. Nobody saw Brady as a 6th rounder being the greatest of all time. You just don't see Brock Purdy win the 7th round. You don't see that stuff all the time. Hell, Gus Frerotte went in the 5th round, drafted after the Redskins drafted Heath Schuler, and Kirk Cousins. Same thing, was drafted after RG3, right, in 2012?
Yep.
Like 4th or 5th round? Yeah. So you just need an opportunity. We talked about Pavia and the opportunity to make things happen. So if you get into camp somewhere, it's up to you. Chris Sanders talks about that all the time. You have an opportunity now. What are you going to do? Are you ready when the opportunity happens? And we'll see if Pavia is.
Yeah. I mean, what would Titans fans, like, if you go into training camp, they trade what if they trade Will Levis, they get a 7th round pick, and they use that pick and they take Pavia?
Love it. I'd absolutely love it.
And you go into training camp with Cam Ward, Mitchell Trubisky, Hendon Hooker, Diego Pavia.
You'd love it. You'd absolutely love that, and see what he could do.
That'd be something, man.
Right? I think he beat out Hooker, and then we'll have Vandy, Tennessee fans bickering, which is great.
Yeah.
And then be number 3, be the 3rd-team quarterback.
What happened to Hooker? Was it the injury?
Everybody says that offense does not prepare you for the NFL.
Yeah.
That's what I hear reading those scouts. Like, Heupel's offense does not prepare you for the National Football League. I don't know, but when Dan Campbell,
you're there. He's there to win games at Tennessee,
right?
So.
Exactly. When Dan Campbell, the 13th or 14th week, where it was, they signed Teddy Bridgewater to back up Goff and not Hendon Hooker. You're like, what is going on there? So yeah, and that's it. Thank you for that. Heupel's job is to win games at Tennessee, not to prepare you for the National Football League. This is not a minor league AAA baseball team. You're not the Milwaukee Admirals. You're there to win games. I don't care how many guys get into the league. And people say, well, that's all the kids care about today. That's fine. But wouldn't being part of a winning program and surrounding yourself with good players help out too as well? But that's the knock. People are like, Heupel's offense is not good enough. Doesn't work till you get the next level. Like Jalen Hyatt came out. Like the receiver, like he's the next guy, the guy. Is he buried on the depth chart for the Giants?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Neither one of those guys really did anything.
Where's Joe Milton? Still at the Cowboys?
Yeah, and he's the backup.
Yeah.
He's the backup. But I'm talking about who's the other receiver? It was Jalen Hyatt and
didn't the Bears take that one?
Cedric Tillman?
Thank you. Cedric Tillman.
Did he go to the Bears?
The Browns.
Browns.
Well, that explains him.
Yeah.
what happened there?
But again, there's some promise with Tillman still, even with the Browns. I mean, just there's been reports about him last year into this year. Like he's looked like he's progressing well. So that's just time will tell for that one.
So let's see. He, in his 3 years in the league, he's got 833 total yards in 3 years, 5 touchdowns. And then Jalen Hyatt with the Giants, probably not much better. He's got 470 total yards in 3 years.
That's it?
Yeah. And 373 of those came in his rookie year.
Oh, my goodness. So, I'll make sure to ask Brian Dable about that. I'm sure he'll love that question. What happened to Jalen Hyatt? I heard Tennessee. I know that, but that's not what I'm asking. What happened to Jalen Hyatt up there when you recorded with coach for the Giants to do all that? And you said a point earlier about, we were talking to Jim Wyatt about Saleh. We've said this before, too. I don't look at what happened to the Jets. His head coach. We've discussed this for 3 months now about how that doesn't influence what he is now with the Titans. Jim was talking about, he was stressed out up there. The owner's an absolute idiot in New York, probably the worst owner in the league. And you get away with that situation, and Aaron Rodgers is forced upon you. It's a lot of things that go on. Now you get a fresh start, good staff in here, move forward, and you're good to go. Now you just got to start hitting on these guys.
Yep. 615-737-1025.
Let me add this real quick. Jeff, we're talking about the 2010 team, and we're talking about Myron Roll. And I said he was a disappointment as a football player. He's a guy that's now a world-class surgeon.
He's the Rhodes Scholar, right?
Yeah, he's a huge success.
Yeah.
But he was scared of contact. Even players in the locker room like, he doesn't want to hit or get hit. And that's fine. And he realized, and Jeff Fish realized that he really wasn't what they thought he was as a player. And now he's a brilliant man, surgeon. He is a huge success. As a football player, with all the hype, he was a little bit disappointing.
Yeah. I agree.
Just adding that in there, folks.
615-737-1025 live at the Omni Nashville Hotel today. Swing by John Daly's, located at 1907 Division Street, Nashville, this Saturday for a basketball watch party you don't want to miss. It's brought to you by Good Boy Vodka. Enjoy $25 Good Boy bucket specials, and 1025 The Game will be on site from 5 to 7 with prizes and more. Don't miss it, only at John Daly's. Have more coming here from the Omni, 1025 The Game. Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game on this Thursday. DVD coming your way in about 30 minutes. Predators in action tonight. A late one. I heard Parker Kelly refer to it as a caffeine game. You're going to need some caffeine tonight.
I love
That's
it, pal.
8:30, we'll have pregame for you, and then they take on the Kings with puck drop after 9:30 here on 102.5 The Game. So,
good friend of mine's hosting that pregame show tonight.
that would be me.
Yep, 8:30. Is that right?
Yeah.
So
thank you.
let me ask you this. All right. So does Max send you stuff? How do you get stuff out of the locker room?
Max and Brooks Pratt will send it back.
And will you say, hey, or they'll like, hey, I got this for you, that for you?
Yeah.
Or do you put requests in?
No, they kind of handle it.
So you get the coach?
Yep.
And then whatever player. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they handle the boots on the ground stuff.
Okay. This is a massive, huge game. I mean, I know the next game is big.
Well,
but-
because now they're currently sitting out of a playoff spot.
So you lose tonight, you drop 3 behind them.
Yep.
Behind
It's a
the
big game.
Kings.
It's a 4-point game.
So, oh man, losing the 3 straight, that just, if you could just taken one of those. But what's done is done. That's what I told my mom to set the house on fire. What's done is done, Mom. You going to give us $10,000 or not? Step Brothers.
Yeah. So right now, Utah with 82 points, the Kings with 78, and then the Sharks and the Predators have 77. Winnipeg is 1 back with 76. Seattle 2 back with 75, and St. Louis 3 back with 74 of the Predators, I should say, 4 back of the playoff spot. And then it's a big night in the NHL too, because you got 14 games. So games that Preds fans should keep an eye on. The Jets are in Dallas to take on the Stars. I don't like saying this a lot, but go Stars. The Maple Leafs are in San Jose to take on the Sharks. Go Leafs. And the Mammoth are actually in Seattle to take on the Kraken. Go Mammoth. And then the Preds are head-to-head against the Kings. Go Preds.
What's your gut feeling about all this?
If you'd asked me last week when they had won 5 in a row, I was thinking they're going to make the playoffs. Now that they've dropped 3, but one thing I did say is they can't let the wheels fall off. Losing 3 in a row hurts.
Yes.
If they don't win tonight, I don't think they make it. If they win tonight, I think they got a really good chance. But tonight's a huge swing.
And don't they have 4 more on the road?
Yes, and they play LA again on this road trip, and they play San Jose as a part of it. So these head-to-head matchups are huge.
Well,
because they're 4-point games.
The Devils game was one I was like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
You're better than that team. And I'd have taken a split between Montreal and Tampa Bay, and you lost both of those. So now you've lost 3 straight. So you had 6 possible points. You got 0 out of that. So the game, but this team, man, you had all that momentum, feeling good. When the 5 straight, you made yourself into the playoff chase, and now you're looking out, looking in. Just win the game. I know it's easier said than done, but still.
Yeah.
So after tonight, what's the next one?
I don't even remember. Look, you got me in the mindset of
one game at a time, Chaser.
One game at a time.
LA, San Jose, LA.
Thank you. Yeah, that's right.
LA, San Jose.
So Saturday night in San Jose, Monday night they're back in LA, Tuesday night in Anaheim. Gosh. And then they wrap up the trip a week from today in Utah. So 3 more at home, and that's the regular season.
Okay. Gosh, already April the 2nd that's happened. Well, again, win tonight and worry about the rest of it down the line. We've said that for weeks now, and I was still hoping they would take it to heart, but then they lost. But that game, I mean, the Devils game was a week ago, and that was one like, oh, man, that one hurt. Because Devils really had nothing to play for.
No.
Right?
No, but I mean, like, tell a team that.
Well, give me a number.
Yeah, exactly.
Pipe me into the locker room tonight.
Right. You tell a team like you got nothing to play
I'd
for.
be like, check 1, check 2. Who's in there? Roman, you there? They're like, oh my God. They'd lose to spite me.
Hey, Big Joe.
I'm from, where's he, Switzerland? Is that where he's from? Sweden? That one
Switzerland.
time I asked him about Sweden tennis players. Jeez Louise. Tell you, man, I am the absolute worst at this job. I just got, I'm a placeholder. They bring somebody else good in.
And now I record all the interviews, just me.
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
Donald wants to weigh in on Diego Pavia. Donald, what's up?
Well, I had a thought on Pavia.
Sure.
If the Titans don't draft Love, draft Pavia in about the 6th or 7th round, put him in at halfback, give you a double threat.
I have heard that. Thank you for the call, Donald. I have heard that thrown around, like Tim Tebow. They all said that about Tim Tebow, that he should be like an H-back, a tight end, the kind of your variant of can play fullback, can play tight end, whatnot. I don't see him doing that.
No.
I think he's too little.
He is too little.
But I see what he's saying.
You can see Jeffrey Simmons taking him down. That's not going to happen.
Yeah. No, I think he's going to try and play quarterback. And, if it doesn't work in the NFL, then he probably pops up in the CFL or the UFL or Arena Ball or whatever.
Right. But that was the thing about when Vince Young was here. It was kind of the same questions, like have him move to tight end and then get open. Because I'm telling you right now, when Vince was here, nobody could tackle him in the open field. It was almost impossible. He's that good of a player. He just didn't have – when he got the wheels going, they clamped down on him really fast. But when he had opens to go, I mean, an opening to take off running, you couldn't stop him. It was amazing to watch it. But sometimes these guys don't want to do it. And the thing about Tebow is he didn't think he'd be good at that and never did it. But I just thought Tebow could have made it as a fullback in the NFL.
Yeah.
I know there's only a few fullbacks, but my gosh, if you needed a yard and a half, he'd get you a yard and a half. He did in college and the same thing, but he just felt like he should be a quarterback. And a lot of that times is with guys with their egos. But a guy like Pavia, though, would feel like, hey, give me the opportunity to get in the league and see what I can do. Because his thing, we had Clark Lee on here a few weeks ago, was like Pavia's thing, Diego's thing was proving everybody wrong. And sometimes that's all the fuel you need. I asked Derek Mason, I said, how long did you consider yourself a 4th-round wide receiver? You know what he said?
Never.
To the day I retired.
Oh.
It's great. That's a great way of looking at it because you got a chip on your shoulder every single day. If more guys
still does sometimes.
Right? If more guys were like Derek Mason in the NFL and felt like they were a better player and should be a higher draft and they carried that chip with them, and Derek played all those years in the National Football League because he refused to be told no.
You know what's funny? If more guys thought that way, what would the NFL look like? Now you have some that just aren't good enough. And that's just that is the God's honest, brutal truth. That some guys are just not good enough for the National Football League. But you have some guys that, like Derek, that were taken in the 4th round that turn out to be better than where they were drafted because they had the mindset of, all right, I'm going to prove myself right.
That's it.
More about that than proving somebody wrong.
That's it.
And bust their ass and make make a career out of it. And look, we talk about Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins was a 4th-round pick and he's still in the league.
Kirk Cousins.
He was drafted in the same draft by the same team that took the number 1 overall pick.
Right. And he has Griffin was 2nd, wasn't he?
Yeah, maybe it was
2nd, yeah. And that I saw the thing, Kirk Cousins has made $208 million guaranteed in the NFL.
Yeah. I mean,
right. It's the opportunity.
I think he was the first player to have a fully guaranteed contract, or the first quarterback.
And that's the thing, is that you took advantage of the opportunity presented to you. Hell, Rocky talked about this 55, 60 years ago, whatever it was, 50 years ago. Opportunities, man. Do that and get it done. And then once you get there, you're gold. And guys like Derek Mason, man, you feel like, oh, man, that's why people got mad at like Vince. He did not take it seriously when he was here. And other players with the opportunity to get there. And then you put all, like Chase Young was another one. Like the Redskins, Commanders, whatever, gave up on him. And now he's doing okay with the Saints. Sometimes you just smack in the face and move on, and a 2nd and 3rd opportunity to say, hey, Belichick found guys like that in New England for years to fill in role players to do that who needed 2nd, 3rd opportunity.
You know what's crazy? I bet you and I could make easily a top 5 in no particular order of Titans draft picks, if they had just applied themselves a little bit more, would have made a ton of money and would have been superstars.
Wow.
Vince is one.
Mm-hmm.
Albert made a ton of money, but you could make a case, especially after he left here. But I wouldn't put him on that list. Kenny Britt.
Kenny Britt.
Put
God,
Kenny
that
Britt
guy
on
was
that list.
so athletically talented.
I mean, the big one is Isaiah Simmons. Played 4 snaps.
God.
I mean, he's on that list. Do you put Chris Henry there? Was Chris Henry that good, or was
No.
he just? Yeah.
He was built like a brick. You know what? I mean, the
Right.
guy was just physical. He might have been the most physical appearance, best physical appearance of any athlete I've ever seen in the NFL. I mean, he had the huge thighs. I mean, he was just a big dude. You're like, oh, we can't tackle this guy. And they knocked him out left and right because they knew once they know you're not tough, you're done.
Yeah.
And he wasn't tough, and he was done.
What was it? Sean Jefferson that made Kenny Britt, or no, Justin Hunter wear the jersey that said "Just a Guy" Jag.
That's right.
Yeah,
I forgot all about that.
I mean, you could put him in that category.
Yeah,
This was one.
you shouldn't have to motivate these guys.
I don't know. He wasn't a second round pick to me, but
well, I mean,
they
that's,
thought he was.
Yeah. I mean, there's some guys down the line they've picked in.
Yeah,
They've picked and turned down. It's like, oh my gosh.
So interesting discussion for sure. Coming up next here from the Omni, what day is it? And celebrity birthdays. It's Chasing Big Joe, presented by the Omni on a Thursday. 102.5 The Game. Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Here on this Thursday. DVD coming your way next. And a reminder, at 8:30 tonight, I'll have Preds pregame for you as the Preds are in LA to take on the Kings in a pivotal matchup. Let's see, there are, 8 games left? I'm losing track, but not many.
Look, we need you to rally. We don't need you to.
We'll be good. I'm good. I'm
Right.
ready to go. I'm ready to give it my all. With that, let's get to what day is it and celebrity birthdays.
Okay, first on the list, we have World Autism Awareness Day, following with the start of the Passover, National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. Love a good PB&J sandwich. Reconciliation Day, National Ferret Day. Oh, that's looks like a raccoon sort of, but in a more slimmer form. International Children's Book Day. I mean, you got to describe it a little bit for the listeners. Holy Thursday is today. National Burrito Day. Could probably wrap up that ferret in a burrito. That's how skinny it is. International Fact Checking.
Let me ask you a question.
Day. Yeah.
Do you drink during the show? I'm just curious.
No,
I'm not your boss, so I don't need to know.
Yeah, no, I would lose my job if I did that. Can't do that stuff.
You know, there is it's so funny, Nick. There is a movie that I referenced yesterday that was on when we were looking for the baseball game that a ferret is featured in, and that is Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was on channel 30 something you were looking for?
Something like that, yep.
And then last on the list, we have National Love Your Produce Manager Day. So whoever your produce manager is, love them a little bit more.
Okay.
God, that might be the most random day we've ever had on this show.
Why didn't we sell that remote?
Yeah. Love your produce manager. All right, time for celebrity birthdays. You got to get these within 2 years of their actual birthday. All right, Chase, you go first today. Dr. Crane, you go first tomorrow. Our first birthday today. How old is former Clemson football coach, national championship coach? He coached at Arkansas, Danny Ford.
93.
97.
78. Dr. Crane, former Pittsburgh Steeler world champion, Super Bowl kicker, Roy Jarrella.
72.
75.
78. Chaser, Bill Romanowski.
Romo. 58.
67.
He's 60. Chasing the board 1-0. How old, Dr. Crane? Rory Sabatini.
59.
62.
50. Chaser, how old is Emmylou Harris? Nashville resident.
71.
77.
79. We're tied at 1. She's 79.
Wow.
Dr. Crane, how old is Chris Milani? He was in all those SUV TV shows, all 78 years of them.
SUV.
Or SVU, whatever.
The Ford
it's called.
Explorer.
Like, wait a minute, what?
He's the main guy. He's gone bald now.
84.
Oh yeah. 57.
65.
Okay.
This fool said 84. Chaser, how old is, I guess he's in Star Wars, Pedro Pascal?
Oh yeah, he's the Mandalorian. I think. He is 34.
46.
51. All right, lightning round. Here we go. Dr. Crane, Linda Hunt from NCIS LA.
60.
87.
81. Chase, drummer Dave Robinson of the Cars.
76.
72.
77. 2-1 Chase. Dr. Crane, your favorite singer, country singer, Buddy Jewell. Remember we saw him a few months ago.
Yeah, you're right. Look,
Buddy Jewell. What's up, buddy?
He is 64.
51.
65. We're tied at 2. Chaser, how old is country singer Billy Dean?
63.
65.
64. That's a push. Dr. Crane, how old is actor Adam Rodriguez from CSI Miami, who actually grew up with Keith Bullock? He told us that story. Adam Rodriguez, CSI Miami.
54.
53.
51. Chases the lead 3-2. How old is keyboardist Jesse Carmichael of Maroon 5? Chaser.
48.
44.
47. Chase up 4-2. All right, last one, Dr. Crane. How old is country singer Chris Jansen.
57.
46.
He is 40. With that, Chase wins 4-2.
Thank you very much.
He had a little Greg Maddox to you today, Dr. Crane.
It's all right. Tomorrow's Friday. New opportunities.
Yeah, don't.
I threw him a home run earlier in the week, like Jeff Bagwell, and then I struck him out.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. That's how it
Yeah,
works.
Dr. Crane had this talk. We never accept losing, do we?
No, I'm just looking forward to tomorrow. It's one game at a time.
That's right.
Oh, boy.
That is going to do it for us here today at the Omni.
Hey, it's good to be back. And listen, our same message we send all the time about mental health. The guys out there, I want you to know that I think you're beautiful. We love you. I think you're doing a heck of a job. Think of all that life is thrown at you, and you are still here. Never forget that. Never forget how strong you are, how wonderful you are, and how much not only that we love you, but how much God loves you. Go to therapy. Find the gratitude. As I say all the time, our world is a better place because you are here. Need us? Please reach out anytime. We'll talk to you. Our goal is to make you feel better, to know how much you are loved and how much you are valued. You're doing awesome, man. We love you guys.
Amen to that. Peace, love, rock and roll. DVD coming your way next here on 102.5 The Game.